I don't know why my belly is so big like this. We got to do a quick pick a card. Um, you pick the emoji. It's in the description box. We about to get started. Okay, so don't forget to like the live, subscribe to my channel, and share my shit. If you want to book a reading with me, let me know. All right, that's what you want to do. So we're gonna see what's the tea, what's the gossip on the Venus in retrograde. Okay, so if you chose pile one, the upside down emoji, smiley face emoji, this is your pal. So what's the tea or what's the gossip? Calling on my orchestrated spirit team. For the collective that chose part one, giving the truth, nothing but the truth, or hold your peace, water, any false property, shape shifting energy. I'm in Raw. All right, if you'd like to book a reading with me, you can. Don't forget to like, live, and subscribe to my channel, please. If you'd like to book a reading with me, you can. Just hit me up, let me know. Okay. So let's see what's going on. What's the tea? What's the gossip on those that chose pile one, on the collective that chose pile one? What's the tea? What's the gossip for Venus in retrograde? Oh, we got the Temperance. So what am I keeping balanced to stay in control with this Temperance card? Not wanting to overindulge. Okay. Let's see. What else is going on with this Temperance? Somebody could be Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Somebody that's like trying to stay centered or not be biased, trying to stay practical. Venus in retrograde, somebody will be like, I don't know why I'm picking up on this, but somebody will be like donating or giving to a charity or being charitable. Like someone will be doing that. Like, I don't know if you're going to be like, I'm seeing like it maybe like a restaurant. Like you're going to be donating to one of those charities at a restaurant. That's the gossip on you on Venus in retrograde. You're feeling very charitable, or you're feeling like that it's time to give back. With this King of Pentacles energy, what responsibility have I fully claimed with this King of Pentacles? Yeah, I don't know. Even though Temperance King of Pentacles energy is here, like it's giving charity. It's giving helly charity. Like some type of giveaway or something like that happening in Venus in retrograde. Somebody here has been really blessed. Yeah, somebody here has been really blessed. So it's like, you know, in a time like, let's say where there's a setback, right? In a time where where you know, people are losing their jobs, or people hours are getting cut. It's hard to find jobs. Like the economy ain't doing too well. Cause like times like that, you know what I'm saying? People losing their homes, people losing their cars. They can't keep up with their payments. They're having to dip into their savings, if they even have a savings. Like it's just like you lucked up, because it's like during this time of a crisis, like your job was secured, your job is being secured. You know, you're able to save, you're able to you're getting promoted. So during a time where it's hard for everybody else, like business is going to be booming for you. Okay. And if you chose Power One, business is going to be booming for you. Now I do have this Ten of Swords energy. So what way of thinking has completely collapsed? So some type of crisis or something like that is happening, but like for a lot of people with this Ten of Swords energy, some type of exhaustion, some type of, and this is why I be telling folks, be careful who the fuck you shit on. Okay, tarot cards aside, be careful who you shit on, because that wheel turns. I don't know if you've ever seen that Wheel of Fortune. That wheel eventually turns. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna get their day. Everybody gonna get their time to shine. Everybody gonna get, when that wheel, when that shift happens, they're gonna be at the top of the wheel. You gonna be at the bottom of the wheel. So you sitting up there shitting on somebody like you gonna be at the top forever is wild. Okay? Like, you bold. Like, person could be homeless. Person could be homeless. And you sit up there treating a homeless person like they shit. And then when that wheel turns, they get some type of lucky break or something like that. And now they bank it in the dough. They bank it in the money. They bank it. Okay? Like, and now, and you ain't doing too well. So that same homeless motherfucker that you bullied or shitted on, and you need them for a job now, or you need them, you know, for some bread. Now, they're about to fuck you up. You about to block your own opportunity because you don't understand that you should always treat everybody with human decency and never treat another motherfucker like they're lesser than you. Okay? Regardless of their social status, regardless of if they could do something for you or not. We got the High Priestess card. What truth feels unsafe to admit? Okay? Coming in at the outcome. Coming in as the outcome with the High Priestess. So, some of y'all, don't take this the wrong way. Some of y'all, it is going to be a promotion for this Venus in retrograde. For others of y'all, but it's going to be like a wealthy man, a merchant, a wealthy businessman. Because this High Priestess is ambiguous and secrecy and stuff like that. Spiritual knowledge, wisdom, or esoteric knowledge or wisdom here with the High Priestess. Like, this is like trusting your intuition as well. So, Nine of Pentacles. What does independence cost me? With this Nine of Pentacles card here. Okay. She looks like a fashion model. Like, this looks really high-end couture. Like, she looks like a fashion model. Some of you guys could like look like fashion models. You could be like really tall. Like, even in this Four of Wands, these women riding these horses, they look like they're models, like they're beauty queens. Y'all could be like very extremely attractive. Very extremely attractive. Like, you give off belle of the ball energy. But for some of y'all, it do seem like maybe you're going to meet this person at a charity event, or you're going to meet this person, like I said, when you're donating something. When you're donating something through a drive-through, through a restaurant drive-through. There is something like this energy, I'm not gonna lie, the energy in this card is giving somebody that is very like uppity or high end or high class, or like somebody that even their walk is elegance. Like elegance. Like, you don't like do too much. Power one, this is the power that does not do too much. Okay, like they wear, if you wear makeup, it's very conservative, it's very natural, it's not over the top. It's like simplicity is best, less is more. Like heavy Virgo energy, yo. Some of y'all, even if you do wear bold makeup, you look way better, and more of a softer glam and more of a like natural makeup. Like it brings out your features more. Yeah, y'all could be very slender but curvy. Power one. Or there's something about your physique. But you're giving. Even if you don't like, you're giving like expensive, exquisite taste. Sagittarius, Pisces, Virgo energy is here. Gemini. Oh, Jesus. Something tell me Rihanna would pick this motherfucking pal. Even though Rihanna isn't. Rihanna has a very bold style sometimes. But, like, I don't know. Something telling me Rihanna will pick pal what? Like, it's giving real rich bitch, royal family, real, having an ire to pass down wealth type shit. If this, for some of y'all, this do feel like some past life energy though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of you feel like this is what you was in a past life. But for others of y'all, and you still kind of carry this energy over in this life, whether your physical matches it or not. But like there's something about you that's very luxurious. Very. Yeah, part one, I'm just seeing while everybody in a time where everybody is having major setbacks, you are thriving. You are thriving. And this is why motherfuckers need to be careful who they shit on. I'm telling you. Some of y'all can have like a really elongated neck, really long legs, long limbs, long torso, like you're really elongated. Give me more for what's the tea, what's the gossip on people. It seems like I really should have did this the other way instead of this way. So we've got 10 minutes beats tomorrow. Stop waiting for a big block of free time. 10 minutes a day is where it truly begins. Micro steps, discipline, activation. Taking little breaks in between time. I don't know if you guys could like something about your, maybe you could be online writers or scripters with the guy on the laptop, beanie bag. You could be bloggers. You could be Twitter, something about Twitter or X. I think it's called X now. That is pornographic central. X is now. You can have some type of online content or online, like it's gonna be blowing up in a time when everybody else shit is slowing down. Okay, so we've got reward yourself. Don't punish your wallet. A little joy is allowed, but don't make your future pay for the present before you buy it. Ask whether you truly need it. Spending, restraint, and clarity. Somebody could have been like when this happens, it seems like you're gonna be at your last stopping point. Like you're gonna, although we've come to like spend your last dollar, your last like everything's like maxed out before this big jump for you happens. Okay. Which is why I be trying to tell folks to keep hope alive. Like, and it says stubbornness is not principle. A real boundary can survive reflection. It doesn't need to be proven by digging your heels in. Try another angle and a new path might open up. Flexibility, openness, and pivot. Yeah, you were on your last dollar, last leg, and then after that, like you were literally, it felt like you at the end of the road, a dead end, okay? And next thing you know, poof, you blow up. Like things make a shift or a turnaround. Some of y'all could have been struggling for a very long time. I don't know if y'all did, like, y'all gonna do a money spell, Venus in retrograde, or some type of money spell that's gonna help you out. Or that could be advice to get you a money spell because the High Priestess Temperance energy is here. So we've got compensation is not repair. What did I say? What did I say? Motherfuckers were sleeping on you. People were ignoring you or overlooking you. I'm telling you. And it's crazy how fame or fortune will make a motherfucker like change their tune towards you. You're still the same person. So if you didn't fuck with me, and I'm still the same person, like now all of a sudden you nice, you this, you that, you answering all my things. Beforehand you will be ignoring my comments or skipping it. Like, y'all be very careful about these people who just take random interest in you now that you've blown up. It's very much clout chasing. Like, even some of your content creators that you looked up to, Pal One, and like they barely acknowledged you, barely liked your shit, barely like, they're even gonna be up your ass. It's gonna be like, why the change? I'm the same person. You get what I'm saying? Like, really, a lot of times, like, shit be about clout on YouTube. Even in the spirit world, shit be about clout on YouTube. Okay? So we've got compensation is not repair. There's very few that is genuine on YouTube, where they don't give a fuck about clout, numbers. Like, they fuck with you, they fuck with you. You don't gotta have 6,000 followers or... You get what I'm saying? Like, if they fuck with you, they fuck with you. Okay? Or you ain't gotta fit a certain aesthetic. So, you get what I'm saying? Or have a certain lifestyle. They fuck with you, they fuck with you. And I feel like that's how you is, Power One. But, like, this newfound, like, I'm telling you. It says a real apology isn't throwing something at you and calling it done. It admits the harm and changes the behavior. Don't accept cheap lip service. Apology, standards, and repair. I'm telling you. Somebody is coming in wanting to rekindle or reconcile, right? Because you looking good, you smelling good, okay? I feel like your new boo, Power One, is... better. It's gonna be like so much better, like in so many ways. They're gonna be more mature, they're gonna be more balanced, more grounded, more on they shit, get money shit, more generous, more provider, more If y'all have kids, like this person's gonna step up. This person's gonna be the stepdaddy. Yeah, this Venus in retrograde. Brainstorming is not responsibility. Discussion can open new paths, but the outcome still needs someone to own it, define the next step, and who is responsible. Collaboration, responsibility, and accountability. I feel like a lot of energies are going to want to collaborate with you. Okay, there's going to be a lot of people that want to collaborate with you, that want to get their numbers up, that want to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're a good look. You're a good look. I feel like a lot of struggle. It seemed like you had to struggle a lot by yourself or figure it out all by yourself. You know, a lot of people overlooked you or scoffed. You get what I'm saying? Like, how one. All right, and we're gonna move on to pile 2 after this. Pile 2, if you chose the poop emoji, that pile 2 is gonna be yours. But we're gonna move on to pile 2 after this. Let's get some cards. So what lies beneath here? What's the gossip, or like people is saying you really get into the money. Like people is saying, like, I'm telling you, you're gonna have, oh my gosh, you're so great, you're so this, you're so that, you're so, I love your channel, I love your this, I love your that. Like, from a lot of these motherfuckers who overlooked you. What's up, Demario? Don't forget to like the live, share the live, subscribe. Like, you're gonna be getting likes, you're gonna be getting praises, you're gonna be getting people that are trying to, like, get close to you, like your shit, share your shit, boost your shit, hype your shit. Like, I'm telling you, just like out of nowhere. Like, I wouldn't trust these motherfuckers, okay? The only people that, if my content was to ever like really blow up, right? I would only be talking to my A1s, day ones, okay? I would only be talking to the people who supported me when I was a nobody. I would only be talking to content creators that supported me when I was a nobody. I would likely shun collabs because, like, probably only would collab with like one person, okay? Because when there's just a lot of bandwagoners coming through, okay? That's the gossip. There's a lot of bandwagoners coming through. You went from rags to riches. You started from the bottom, now you here. Something that you've been working on a lot. Barely got any support. Barely got any acknowledgement. Barely got any. And honestly, when it, like I said, for me, it's going to be my A1 day ones. It's going to be the people who, if I were to ever blow up, them the only motherfuckers getting acknowledged. Like, the people that was literally there when I was a nobody, when I was broke, when I was homeless, that I was, you know what I'm saying? Didn't kick me while I was down, didn't treat me as insignificant, didn't, like, you get what I'm saying? So, on this card, we have poison. So the toxicity you ignore is the dose you're choosing to swallow daily. Okay. And then we got filter. You're not comparing yourself to others. You're comparing your behind the scenes to their highlight reel. Okay. And then we have data. You are not a person. You are a constellation of harvester points. Your anatomy is a rounding error. Like some people are very funny acting. I'm gonna tell you what's coming through the channel. So I was looking for a job and I wanted to get into the medical field. I've been trying to get into the medical field, and I wanted to do, this call medical assistant, whatever call. I don't know if medical assistant, I don't know what it is, but you just over the phone, you call, I guess it's billing, I don't know. But I have a background in handling medical calls. I have a background in that. Okay, billing. I have a background in helping out people with their insurance, helping people locate a PCP, doing conference calls, setting up shit. Like, I have background in that. And so I spent my time, my precious time, professionally writing out this paperwork for this job application, all right, online, and didn't get a follow-up. And you know how when you know somebody or you kin to somebody, well, I ain't kin to them, but you know somebody. Now, the girl that was my roommate, maybe she was on bullshit, but I'm not on bullshit. I works. So the chick gave me the runaround, which was a waste of my time. Like, if you didn't want to hire me, right, or you had no intentions of actually hiring me, okay, then why have me do all that? Why have me fill out all that application? Why have my hopes set up high just for you to bail? And this motherfucker is always online bragging. I got 2 jobs. I got 3. I'm like, this bitch probably don't do shit at her jobs. At neither one of her jobs. Because when you actually work, you're drained from one. So it's just like, and then there was like she's always bragging about, like, oh, I'm a nigga, sleeping around and shit like that. Like, and then one time, she had paid for a whole trip for a dude. I don't know where I was, Demario. She had paid for a whole trip. I said, don't do that. Don't do that. That motherfucker gonna play you. Don't do that. You think you bossing and shot calling and you have an upper hand, but really you're the dumb one. Okay? He's getting pussy and money out of you. You're not playing him. He's playing you. You're the dumb one. You're not getting shit but a nut from him. Like, don't do that, ma'am. So her energy is kind of like, oh, you're hating. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, and a lot of bitches do that. I'll be like, okay. Just like this one girl. She keeps saying, I'm a wife. 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 Like, I'm thinking, bitch, you're bragging on this nigga, and he probably can't even stand your fucking ass, bitch. And a lot of girls, they can't, they're so into themselves, right? Or just the focus on, oh my gosh, I'm a wife. Like, they can't even tell when a nigga can't stand their ass. They can't even tell a shift in energy. They're so into themselves. Like, yes, I'm great. Yes, my waist is tiny. My ass is fat. Like, they don't give a fuck. Like, the nigga is just a prop. I've done talked about this before where women, just like that chick that got murdered in Tanzania, that gorgeous black girl. But clearly she was so into herself because why you didn't see no signs? Why you didn't see no signs that this man was agitated, irritated, or didn't have the money for real, scamming, like, or trying to use you to get clout because, she had some type of social media presence. It's always these bitches with social media presence that end up on the goddamn murder shows. Okay? We got the quicksand energy. So they keep you comfortable in the trap. Every cushion is another inch down. And then we have data. You are not a person. You are a constellation of harvester points. Your autonomy is a rounding error. There is somebody. This seems like this is a content creator, because I keep like that you look up to a content creator or a person on social media that you look up to who knows how to paint pretty pictures, who knows how to make hell look like heaven. Okay. And they're gonna be exposed. They're gonna be exposed. Um, they're gonna be exposed. It could be a Leo, it could be an Aries, it could be an Aquarius energy, Virgo energy. They're gonna be exposed. Okay. Like, they could be like pushing like this extreme lux life, extreme luxury life, extreme vacation, extreme, you know what I'm saying? Just real ideal, trying to paint their situation as perfect or as ideal or as, like I'm telling you. And we got the boiling frog. The crisis isn't the boiling point. It's the 1,000 adjustments you made to tolerate the increasing heat with the boiling frog. Yeah. Somebody's going to be exposed, or they fear being exposed. But back to story time before I move on, part one. So before I move on, back to story time. So the chick, though, the dude ends up playing her, like I said. The dudes end up playing her, like I said. Like, the same way it was the same way with my ex. This is a channel, so put this situation, fit it. It ain't got to be the exact thing. It's about the energy. This is just story time. Okay, and then I'm moving on. But like, it's the same thing with my ex. You know, my ex, he was making $200,000 a year. I wasn't making shit for real. And he had the upper hand because he had more money or whatever. But I was telling him about stocks. So keep in mind, y'all, I've never done it. Now, I'm a person that is very clear cognizant. So clear cognizant means that I have the spiritual gift of clear knowing. Like, I don't know how I know where I got it from. I just be knowing. And it's always been that since I was a little girl, since I was a baby. I just be knowing. Like, even when, because my mother was more of a free, hands-off parenting. Like, she allowed you to experience life and learn on your own. Okay, she was more of a hands-off parenting. For the most part, she still gave us instruction, but mostly she was hands-off. She believed in letting us experience life and learn shit on, and you know, not shelter us. So, me, I was a child. I just knew. My mother didn't have to explain to me why something was wrong, why I shouldn't do this. Y'all, I mean, like in elementary, I made the decision that I wanted a good, clean reputation. This is in elementary, that I wanted a good, clean reputation because it was going to make life super easier for me. Now, I wasn't no fortune teller then, you know, and it didn't make life super easy for me. It didn't, you know, and yeah, but I wasn't no fortune teller then. So, because I get treated like a criminal, even though I've just now gotten a criminal record, but because I fought my sister, you know, just shit that like it really wasn't that serious. But you know, they gave me battery with bodily harm. Like, they gave me some heinous ass shit because the bitch didn't go to the hospital. Bitch didn't even go to the hospital. Bitch, I had more marks on me than she had on her. So it's just like, why the fuck do you hate me? So And this was my very first time getting in trouble. I don't have like no scamming background, no nothing. No nothing. No nothing. Okay, nothing. You know, she's a thief. She's never been caught, but she, you know, she steals. She's a thief. She done been banned from a lot of banks from bank fraud. Like, but they've never pressed charges on her. They never pressed legal charges on her. You know what I'm saying? So that's it. So um you know, she's been in a lot of fights. You know, she's more violent, more temperamental. And like that just tripped me out. That just tripped me out. First offense, first time ever getting in trouble with the law, having to be inside a courtroom for it. And I didn't get a warning, let off with a warning, and like, you want to nail me to the cross. Like, they really wanted to take me to court for a 5-second fucking fight. There was no house damage, no property damage, no bodily damage. Like, you really want to drag this to court instead of just dropping the case? Like, wow. They tried to steal my son from me and shit, like, over a 5-second fucking fight. I just was like, are you serious? And I'm the one constantly being bullied by these motherfuckers. And I'm somehow made the criminal? You can't be serious. Y'all, tell y'all I don't like a cop, don't like a motherfucking cop, a judge, don't like no, but somebody tell me they work for the justice system, correctional officer, police officer, investigator, fed, I don't fuck with you. Like, the way that I was railroaded legally is crazy. So, and it's crazy because, like, I don't normally call on the cops for help. I don't normally talk about how I'm being abused in the home, you know, being ganged up on, scapegoated, like bullied, badly abused. Okay. So it's just like, I open up to you about what's going on, right? And you locking me up. You don't be like, oh, y'all fought. Just get out the house and go to a hotel or something. Like something. No, you send me to jail. Wow. Like, and then try to get my child taken. Wow. And the fact that I still held my composure and didn't cuss those motherfuckers out, you would have thought that those cops would have seen, like, acknowledged that. They ain't even see that. Like, bro, that's fine. Well noted. I still don't like cops. I will never. I used to defend Blue Lives Matter. Fuck Blue Lives. Fuck them hoes. Like, that's crazy. You took the side of my fucking abuser. Wow. So, but yeah. So, I've been like, I've always had clear cognizance, the sight of the clear knowing. So where other people maybe have to do years of studying for something, I already know the shit. I already know the shit. I can yield out advice as if I was the expert in that motherfucking field and be right on target. So, but sorry, my shit went haywire. Don't forget to, yeah. I don't know how much has gotten recorded, but like, yeah, I just always had clear cognizance. So I told gave my ex some business advice. Said if he don't do this way, this is going to happen. And he didn't believe me because he's like, well, you have never owned a company. You have never da 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 da. So everything that I said had came to pass. So, yeah. So I feel like people could have doubted you a lot, could have doubted your um Pal One could have doubted your like your observations, your judgment calls. Like it's like now when you get egg up, and that's why I just stopped giving it. I just stopped giving advice for real, because I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how the shit should be done. Okay. Now, when you look at your results and you look at my results, so me exemplifying things, that's my advice. I don't dole out like inspirational quotes or advice to folks anymore. Like, I'ma show you. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna live it out. Okay, so you can see. I don't do it no more because it's like it's gonna go on deaf ears. People aren't gonna believe me. And then a lot of people act like, you dole out advice that you ain't allowed to learn from, make mistakes. Like, everybody makes mistakes. And I don't care how much of an expert they is. The learning process is never over. And a lot of human beings seem to think so. They seem to think that the learning process is over. Once you're a pastor, once you're a seer or a psychic, or once you're a counselor, or once you're some type of life coach, or they think the learning is over for you. It's never over. Okay, everybody has blind spots. Everybody had like life is to be experienced. Okay. Um, but yeah. So I said I'm just gonna stop helping folks out. I'm just gonna stop. Plus, if you can't give me some, if you can't give me something, because like it turns into a draining situation. If you can't give me something, money is just one aspect. You can have all the money in the world and fun shit and still drain me. Because just because you have one aspect, I have all these other things that you don't have. It's not a fair trade-off. Like, so now, like, I don't want to be around you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't even want to be close friends. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Unless you fucking or financing, or you helping me grow in some way. But I'm not doing this where my benefit to your life is 90% and your benefit to mine is 10. Like, no, I'm not doing that no more. Okay. And then it also positions you to be used. Okay. So y'all want to be careful about that. You want to be careful about that, Pal One. All right, let's see. We're about to do Pal 2. So if you chose the poop Pal 2, this is the gossip or tea on you in during Venus in retrograde. When Venus is in retrograde, this is the gossip or a tea on you, calling on my orchestrated spirit team. Give me the truth, nothing but the truth. Don't forever hold your peace. Cut off any false prophet. Shape-shifting energy. Okay. And don't forget to book a reading with me, Pal 2. If you just hit me up. If you want to book a reading, I'll give you all my pricings. Okay. On my packages. All right. So, good morning, Cosmic K. So, let's get started. For those that chose Pal 2, check the description box to choose your Pal. It's emojis, okay? It's always going to be that from here on out. You just pick your emoji Right. That goes with that, pal. And yeah, just check the description box. We got the Eight of Pentacles. Please let me know what pal you pick, because I'm just curious. So we got the Eight of Pentacles energy coming through. What am I dedicating myself to repeatedly? Arts and craft, baby. Four of Cups. What feeling am I shutting down? Four of Cups. Pal 2. So your energy is the Eight of Pentacles, their energy is the Four of Cups, and the truth is the World. Okay. So what feels complete within me now? So this is gonna be like so strange. But with the Four of Cups, you have energies that they're not too happy with this Four of Cups, because this could be stagnancy. These Four of Cups energy, these energies could be very stagnant, or they could be very like confused or lost. They don't like know who they are. They don't have an identity. They don't like know what they want to do in life. With the Four of Cups, they're just stooped. Okay. There's the Four of Cups energy represents disinterest. But 2, when you see Four of Cups, this is someone that fails to see the silver lining. Okay. This is someone that always wants someone else's shit. They fail to see the silver lining. The Four of Cups energy, they see their cup as half empty versus half full. But whoever this person is, they don't really know what they want. They don't. It's kind of like they'll say Four of Cups. They'll say that, they want this. They'll get it, and they're still not happy with it. Like, could be very melancholy or ungrateful, or like they don't recognize or see all the shit that they have, or that they do have, or the way that they're blessed, or the way that they're favored. Like, they don't see it, but they evil eyeing your shit. So energies could feel some type of way about you being very dedicated to your work, very dedicated to, like, because this is the World card. So this is achievement. This is wholeness here. This is closing out cycle, finished business, right? Like, somebody could be very jealous that you are very focused, that you are very into your work, that you are consistent, that you are hardworking, that you are, like, you found what you're passionate about, or you found the different things that you're passionate about, and you put a lot of work towards it. Like, you set intention towards it. Okay, so this is the gossip on you. Okay, so you're going to be receiving recognition, or like some type of popularity, or some type of fame. Some of y'all are going to be traveling as well. Like, somebody's jealous of this shit. Somebody is jealous that you know who you are. Right? You know what you're passionate about. You know where you want to be in this world. Like somebody's jealous of that. Somebody's jealous of your hard work, of your work ethic, of your consistency. We got the Sun card coming in as you're gifted. You're very, 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 very gifted. And what feels honest about my joy, with the Sun coming in as the like, you want things, but like, you really know what you want. Like, pal 2, like, everything that you do, it's with intention. You set intention behind your shit. You put energy behind intention, and that is how you maneuver in your fucking life. It's like, once you gather what it is that you want to do, you set that shit in motion. Okay? You orchestrate your entire life around that. These energies are very jealous of that. They're very jealous about you doing your own fucking thing. Okay? They're very jealous of it. Ana Lucia, for a live reading, that is $20, love. And I'm sorry to hear that, love. So the advice here is the lovers. What am I afraid to lose by choosing with the lovers card? Ooh, wait. There's somebody here who does not know what they want. I would not take this person back because honestly, this person, their desire for you. Okay, love, have a blessed day. Hopefully, you can get like some information out of the pick a card, out of the pick a card. Okay, check there. Okay. So don't forget to like the live, you guys, share the live, and subscribe to my channel. All right. So you got a person who they see your who we. This could be a Sagittarius, or you could be a Sagittarius. We got Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius energy. But somebody sees like your greatness, like somebody sees that you're like really popular, that you're like you got a lot going for yourself. Like your potential is fucking through the roof. Okay. Like you're very smart, you're very analytical, you're very social, you're very popular. Um like you not people naturally gravitate towards you. People could speak very highly of you. Um like this person, they just feel in your shadow, or energies typically feel in your shadow. Lovers typically feel like they're in your shadow. Like with this energy, I will be careful. Okay. Somebody does feel like that eventually, like you're moving on to bigger and better. So they could have some abandonment issues. Like, oh my gosh, like I don't have the type of range that Pal 2 has. So it's like somebody may want you, but like to capture you, like to really like keep you, they don't have what it takes. They don't have what it takes. Like this person is very indecisive. It's so weird because what's coming through the channel, Pal 2, is like this energy could come across as if they're very work focused. They're very dedicated. They're very like they know what they want. They know what they're doing, but really they're a lump on a log. Really they're lost. Really they're confused. Really they're, you get what I'm saying? Okay. Well, somebody sees this about you. Somebody sees that like you are a catch. Like you are general, like you are for real, a prize. A catch. Like, and they're very insecure about this, Pal 2. Uh this person, this is a warning, okay, with that 4 cups energy. This person could be someone who tries to like keep you confused, or like be a roadblock on your journey. This is a like a lover, or it could have been an ex-lover that you moved on from. um like this person, like, yeah, they just don't feel good enough. It's crazy how people will, instead of doing the work to make themselves the person that you deserve, they would rather just sabotage you and bring you down to their level, because water seeks its own level, and this motherfucker ain't on your level. Okay, they're not on your level. You would have maybe thought they were, but they're not. They're not. I don't give a fuck if they was a millionaire. They're not on your level. Okay, sweet cheeks. Sweet cheeks. Pal 1, Pal 2, I'm sorry. um Yeah, but this person, they're just gonna waste your time again. If the person comes back, they're just gonna waste your time. It's like when you're off of them, on to the next, like thinking about, this could be a Libra, you could be a Libra with the Justice card. Why am I judging myself too harshly? Somebody's self-sabotaging like a motherfucker. I would just leave this person in the dust. It's not your responsibility. I would just leave this person in the dust. It's like, even if you and this person reconcile, it's going to be the same issue over and over again. Your light triggers them. Your light triggers them. You trigger them. Your intelligence, your talents, your gifts, your beauty, the popularity, the attention, the star quality, the natural God-given star quality that you have, because pal 2, you have it. It is going to trigger this motherfucker. They are going to constantly sabotage you, start acting weird, 555 on the clock, trying to make you feel like you're not good enough. It's going to be the same shit. No matter how much y'all separate and they be like they've been in reflection, they've been thinking, they've been like, and it's like they see you're the one, they see that you are like, don't nobody measure to you, like they see that. But they can't handle your light, baby. Pal 2, they can't handle your light. And this could be like, even like people in authoritative positions. What's up? Even with people in authoritative positions, pal 2, they're triggered by your light. And it's constantly, you're not going to be able to work in environments, or you're not going to be able to work with or be with somebody when your light is very triggering to them. Like, it gets them like this, pouty. Okay. Yes, if you would like a live reading, like while I'm over live, it is $20. Okay. It is $20. So you could be a Libra, a Leo, a Gemini, or that could be their energy, a Sagittarius, a Capricorn, or Aquarius, or that could be their energy. All right. For Pal 2. They are very triggered by your potential, by your success, by your achievements, by your smarts, by your wits. Uh, like, you're very illuminated. You're a high beaming light with the sun energy here. Like, you feed energy to the room with the sun energy here. The sun is the source of life. Yes, you can get a love guidance reading, Susan. All you have to do is, it is $20. So let's get more information about what's the tea or what's the gossip on you. So you're it, baby. You're the star. You have the it factor, the star quality. Like, you're very enlightened, very, like, I'm telling you, you're it. It says, don't pay a stupid tax for boredom. Novelty can't fill your life for you. Before you buy it, ask, do you need this, or are you just trying to distract yourself? Impulse, emptiness, and intent. So this person, this Four of Cups energy, and their impulse, emptiness, intent. They just be buying shit just to be buying shit. Sometimes they'll buy shit, don't even need it, don't even use it, like, as a distraction of boredom here. Somebody has retail. And then we got, stop blaming every failure on luck. Okay. Your environment can affect the outcome, but the next step is still in your hands. Change one thing that you can control first. Ownership, adjustment, and action here. Yeah, somebody is very, very much consumerist, just be buying shit, bullshit, shit they not even gonna use. Like, this Four of Cups energy. And then they're blaming it on luck, or they're feeling like somebody could be hexing them, or like they just have bad luck. Just not happy. This person cannot hold $1. This person cannot hold a dollar. It says, don't wait for an apology that isn't coming. Some responses may never arrive, but your life can stay on pause forever. Somebody could have taken your money or taken your money and went to go spent it on bullshit. Somebody could have been secretly taking your money without you knowing it, or trying to get access to your money. Somebody could have been robbing you blind. So giving your time back to yourself is its own form of closure, release, closure, and freedom. Somebody, you could have like let them borrow money, or they don't plan on paying you back. Like maybe you really needed that money for a bill. Be very careful about self-sacrificing. Like take your rent money to let somebody else borrow. Put yourself at a disadvantage for somebody else's comfort. It is sabotage. It's definitely sabotage. Basically pressuring you to make bad financial decisions so that you could be like them. Okay. Like that is the energy with this person. It says, stop keeping the old plan alive. A plan that can't hold up isn't worth forcing yourself to carry. Admitting failure makes room for a new direction. Cut losses, reset, pivot. Somebody doesn't want to cut losses. This is most definitely an ex. This is most definitely an ex. Okay. Okay. And then we've got, yes, you're tired. Yes, you're avoiding. Somebody does not want to admit failure, or does not want to admit some type of mistake here. You're allowed to rest, but don't let I'm too tired become an excuse for everything. Be honest and take one small step. Rest, engagement, and self-reflection. Okay. Yeah. Says cheap still adds up. Somebody. Yeah, but I would be very careful about taking this person back. Like you don't have the energy for something, Beehive. Pal 2. I wouldn't take this person back, because here's the energy with this person. This person could also be a slob, like they lollygag, a lethargy type of person. Like this person is very triggered by you getting up and going. Getting up and going, pal 2. But I wouldn't take these past people back, even if it's not an ex. It's either family, it's family or siblings, or it's an ex. I would not like. Then this person could have some type of codependency, like they could have a pot addiction or a drug addiction or alcohol addiction. Okay, like they're an energetic slob. They're energetic slob. Now, where the fuck is my other card? There they are. So, a slob, a person that doesn't do their upkeep, doesn't do their maintenance on anything, barely like to wash their ass, barely like to do their hair, at least make the, like, a slob, messy. Just leave shit laying around. Don't want to put, like, the trash can could be right there. For some of y'all, this could be even a child of yours. Because the cups energy is lovers or family. And the lovers is specifically, this is largely about someone that you was in a relationship, though, what I'm telling you. Because the lovers card isn't in here. Justice is in here. So this could also be like someone who holds a position of authority or holds a position of power here. Like, this is very weird, because like for some of y'all, if y'all are dealing with like legal dealings, like you have like PO, parole officer, or you're in work release, or like this motherfucker is jealous. It's very weird, but I don't think this person likes their job. I think they hate their job. They could be a judge, parole officer, correctional officer, a cop. This motherfucker hates their job. Hates their job. So if you are having like legal troubles, house arrest or work release or probation, whatever the case may be, like you have a, like these people that have authority over you, very extremely jealous about you being a person with a head on your shoulder, you doing right, you know what I'm saying, like they can't find a margin of error on you, and they are bitter about that. So this person will either try to create lies, pal, to, or they will try to create lies about you. This could even be your teacher, your professor, that could be very jealous. They could be very fucking jealous, okay, of your gift, of your mind. Okay, so this teacher, or you, this could be like what you typically went through. So this teacher could have falsely held you back, or this teacher could have like falsely gave you a lower grade. It's like they're extremely jealous. Like, shouldn't you be like happy that like your student is advanced? Like, shouldn't you be proud that they're fast learning or that they're catching on? Like, should you be proud? Like, it could be like a language arts teacher, because it's crazy. For me, it's always been those fucking language arts teachers, those literature teachers. Like, I don't know what that's about. Okay. So we've got numb. So somebody is trying to false fail you or trying to make you feel like that you're lackluster, you're not all that great. Okay. Like, so we've got the numb card. You didn't stop filling, you built a dam. Now the reservoir is full of still dark water and the pressure is cracking the wall. Numb. Futile. Effort is the point. The failure is guaranteed. The dignity, if any, is choosing to push again, knowing this. This is whoever this person is, this Four of Cups energy is. Like, they've had very poisonous mentors, very poisonous friends or circle of friends, very poisonous mother or father, very poisonous. Like, it's like a parent wanting the child, saying that they want the child to be better than them, saying they want their child to be smarter than them, saying they want their child to be, I'm telling y'all, this is an ex. Saying they want their child to be highly successful. And then for this parent, when they, like, somebody's mother or father is a straight narcissist, or both of them could be narcissists. But it's like when that child actually outperforms them, outsmarts them, they're triggered. And so they try to sabotage, or like, oh, that's not a big deal. That thing that you're doing, that's not a big deal. Like, that's nothing. Okay, like, it turns into this hyper critical, hyper criticizing, gotta look at you with a magnifying glass type of situation. So this parent, their words and their belief system and their value system doesn't actually line up with their behavior. Okay, they don't actually want you doing better than them. Like, their reactions to you achieving your goals, their reactions to you elevating, their react like, you have had very toxic or poisonous, or, and this could have been the same story with your ex. Maybe you guys were supposed to be like a power couple, but your ex like ends up acting like their parent. Okay, being exactly what their parent is. So we got the echo chamber. So you curated the voices that agree with you. Now you're alone in a room shouting with yourself. Okay, and we got false idol. Um, You built the altar, you covered the God. You defined the failure. The worship is a circle with no exit. False idol. Okay. The failure is guaranteed. The dignity, if any, is in choosing to push again, knowing this. Somebody wanted you to give up. Somebody still wants you to give up. Somebody is praying for your downfall or praying for your failure. There, look, somebody, pal, too, you got a narcissistic ex, his narcissistic mother, and your narcissistic parent. Y'all got some narcissistic motherfuckers here. They are praying for stagnancy over your life. They are praying that you don't make it, that you don't get out. Like, this is very weird. Like you've had poisonous mentors, poisonous. Pal too. Like, this shit's crazy. It's like, oh yeah, I want us to win. I want us to do good together. I want us. But they sabotage you every step of the way. But they're doing things that creates delays for you. But like, they don't actually want you to be better than them, or at least at their level. But you're definitely going to surpass these people. But it says the dividend. Your exhaustion is someone else's asset. Your burnout pays a dividend on a ledger you'll never see. Okay, so somebody is trying to do burnout spell work on you or root work on you, where you're constantly burned out, don't have energy, don't have time to even think, to even thought, pal, too. Like, and for some of y'all, this could even be your child. Like, it just seems like there's some type of personality disorder or some type of mental disorder that's run through your family. Okay. Yeah. Pal too. That was wacky. Hopefully that made sense. Pal too. Okay. Cause that shit was wacky. What I read. Very wacky. Okay. We're moving on to pal 3. So if you chose that weird things, pal 3. But yeah. You got a lot of heavy evil out over your shit. But back to what I was saying before I moved to pal 3. Pal 2. If you got an ex or you got people from the past that want to come back, that want to rekindle, don't take them back, baby. Don't take them back. They're going to be triggered by the same shit. They're going to keep doing the same shit. They're going to be triggered. Like, they cannot handle being in your presence. They cannot handle your light. So even if they see where they went wrong, it doesn't matter. They're going to keep doing it. Like, something is very narcissistic about this motherfucker. Make sure you guys check the description box, please. And tell me what pal you picked. This is how I'm going to be doing pick a cards from here on out. The pile selection will be based off of the emoji. It will always be in the description box. Okay, so make sure you check that out. Let's see what's the gossip, what's the tea on you for on the collective that chose pal 3 for Venus in retrograde. Let's see what's the gossip, what's the tea. Calling on my orchestrated spirit team. Give me the truth, nothing but the truth. To forever hold your peace. Ward off any false prophet or shape-shifting energy. Okay. Ashe, Ashe, Amin Ra. For those that chose pal 3, if you chose that weird sports emoji in the description box, this is your pal. Please make sure that you subscribe to my channel and continue to like this live, okay? So, and if you want to book a reading with me, hit me up, okay? Let me know, comment section, wherever. And you can book, and I'll give you all my price listings and all my deals, stuff like that. 4 of Pentacles. What am I holding on to too tightly, okay? Chose pile 3. Someone is very stingy, very greedy, very gatekeepy, very crab in a bucket, very scarcity mind state. Like, to give something away to someone else is, it's like a zero sum fallacy. Okay, someone else's winning is my loss, is my misfortune. Someone else's pal 3, this might be talking about your ex or your family members or your parents. They in this 4 of Pentacles energy. Okay, but even though, like, so your person, for some of y'all, the person that I'm talking about is going to be picking a pal on my video, or they're going to watch this video, or they're going to come across this video, and they're going to be picking pal 3. Okay. um okay, so like, somebody's just going to feel like they're going to get left behind, or they're going to get excluded, but this person is going to make this a self-fulfilling prophecy by the way that they're acting. Yeah, somebody is highly fearful of abandonment, highly, 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 highly worried, fearful of abandonment. Okay, so 3 of Cups, how does belonging shape what I feel? So you can have somebody that kind of wants to do an isolation spell on you. Or you're, but, well, this is pile 3. So you may want to do an isolation spell on somebody else. And I'm just here to tell you, like, you will not be forgotten. But if you keep doing, like, you're creating your fear, you're manifesting your fear, you manifesting your own abandonment. Okay, like, you could be very jealous or very possessive. Like, if somebody else gets the attention, like, even though ain't no fire signs in here, this is a heavy fire. Okay, with Scorpio being an honorary mention, heavy fire. Gemini, not Gemini, I'm sorry. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Scorpio is an honorary mention. Like, you may be very jealous if your person, whether this be family members, kids, friends, lovers, because that the 3 of Cups is on the other side. Like, you could be very triggered if, I don't know why you're like this though. What truth am I avoiding by refusing to decide? You could be very triggered, or you could be very jealous, or very much in competition with like, whoever you feel can take your friend away, or, like, it's really giving the more the merrier, but you definitely, like, trying to do an isolation spell. We got the Knight of Wands. What am I using movement to avoid? Okay, so we got this Knight of Wands energy. It's the only Wands card in here, but I'm picking up heavy fire, even though that's the only Wands card. So you're very worried. You're very, like, you could have abandonment issues. You could have abandonment issues. It's like, this sound like it could have been you and this person for a long time. And, like, this person could be making friends, or it could be, like, expanding their social circle, and you don't like that. You don't like that. Okay. The 4 of Pentacles is also about, though, somebody being like a hypocrite and stuff like that. Wow, I feel like pal 3s is straight to the point. Very straight to the point. Yeah, it's some heavy Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius, blunt energy. Very blunt, straight to the point energy. Heavy on that. Okay. Who else could be very straight to the point and blunt other than Scorpios? Capricorns could be that way. Yeah, so somebody here could be an Aries, a Scorpio, or this person, or this would pick this pal. Could be an Aries, could be a Scorpio, could be a Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. That's really all that's very blunt. Somebody is acting out, or yeah, look at the Seven of Swords. What am I not being honest about? Somebody's acting out or being undermined or underhanded towards you, or like trying to like sabotage your milestones, your celebrations, trying to sabotage your connections with others, like basically putting you in isolation because they fear abandonment, they fear being excluded, they fear not being seen, they fear like that you're going to replace them. This person may not even like want like a sibling. If this is a child of yours, this person doesn't even want a sibling because they feel like you're going to forget about them. Like, I don't know where this fear came from. We got the Chariot, Cancer energy.